Good evening. Welcome to the January 6, 2026 Select Board meeting. This meeting will be broadcast live and recorded by Foxboro Cable Access. Do the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's good.
Citizens input. Have anybody?
You're fine. No, I got it.
Yes, please.
In April.
Usual routine. State your name and address and.
Good.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Kaiser.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right. Okay. Neil Kaiser, 11 Ridge Road here in Foxborough. I've been before the board in the past about this issue, and I'm here again. That deals with naming the streets in town after soldiers who have deceased and gave their all during a conflict, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and gladly they didn't have any names that came in the other wars in Afghan and Iraq. When I first came to the board and asked them to name these streets, it's your duty to do that. Doesn't matter what the street and who gives it to you, but my understanding of it is that those people should come first in naming any street in this town that comes up, brand spanking new. So what I'm here again tonight is to ask you to please don't go by what a contractor says. They name their streets after their family members, and it means nothing. You have to give these soldiers the name of a street. I've gone to the Historical Commission. They gave you names to use. You ignored it twice. You have 2 more streets that you can name. Excuse me, you have 2 streets that you have named. One of them is Kinsman, who is still MIA in Vietnam. The other one was, gotta remember his name, Baldwin, I think it is. I'd have to,
Bodie.
it's another name that, Baldwin, PFC. Also down by Canoe River, where the road is going in there, where Kinsman's Way is now got a street name on it. I have a couple of requests of this board. That be to take that name, Kinsman Way, and make it Lieutenant Kinsman Way. That's designating his rank, his station, what he did for the town. The lieutenant in front of it can make you as a citizen be proud of the street, make you as a resident on the street proud of the street. The precedent has been set over at the Korean Way Road, over by Stop and Shop. There's a side street, Lieutenant Anderson Road, Anderson Way, I think it says. And it has Lieutenant in front of it. I think this board needs to continue that, with naming the streets, even though if he's a PFC or what. It needs to be notified that everybody knows that this is named after a soldier who gave his life. I noticed that, and the real reason that I came by was I drove by Lawton's Farm, and I saw a sign. Mr. Bodie's name was on it. I have all due respect for the gentleman. I know him. I've talked with him many times when I was on a committee for the lake here in the Ponset Reservoir. He's a very intelligent man, and I understand why someone would ask his name to be placed on the street. But I'm here tonight to ask you to change that name to be Private Metcalf, PFC Metcalf, who was the first killed in Vietnam from our town. I had written up a whole bunch of things, and I got to kind of ignore it a little bit. I did it 5 times. I'm asking you again, and I'm pleading with you, new streets after soldiers who gave their all. I'm just adamant about it, and I will continue to be adamant about it. It's my fault that I didn't get here for Eisenhower Way. But I'm here now, and I wanted to see that Bodie Road changed to PFC Metcalf Way. I've been waiting to talk to the historical committee about it. They did give you your list. His name is on there. I am going to their next meeting and to let them know that I've requested of you to put the rank on the street sign of these soldiers. There is a request also, I think, one of the ladies here mentioned North Attleboro. I think it was one of you. There were signs, okay, someone did. There were signs in North Attleboro that they put up alongside the name of a veteran. It's the name of the street has his rank on it, and it has the name on it. Above that, they have who he really is and the different information on him as to what happened. That could be done also. It's just another way of designating the importance of these people. And that's not just for Vietnam, which I'm a veteran of. That's for World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. It just happens that the Historical Commission requested the gentlemen, the different soldiers from Vietnam be first recognized. As far as I'm concerned, if there are people in World War I and they don't have a street named after them, that's shame, absolute shame on the board. That's too long, way too long, for any of the boards in the past not to name a street after these gentlemen. And in one respect, lady, Meta Morse. So I'm just looking for you to do those things. I know you can't do anything with it now. You just listen to me mouth off, and I apologize. But I am adamant. I will follow it from now on. I kind of let it lapse for different reasons, but you'll be hearing from me. So,
Even though I'm not going to start conversation, but I think, if I recall, it might be just Doc and I, were you guys on the board when we had this discussion?
It had to be 2 years ago. I believe I was.
Oh, you were? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
2 years ago, Neil?
Yeah.
there's no, I mean, this is citizen input. As far as I know, there's
I just want to
no,
make a suggestion while we're here. If we could make it an agenda item for the next meeting, because, like, I know, like, I'm listening, and, like, I'm recalling the meetings, and I agree with a lot what you said. I think there was a lot of discussion on putting the ranks and stuff. So I need to be refreshed, so maybe we could put it on our next agenda, and then we could have the formal
that
dialogue.
would be fine.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
come in.
Yeah, that's all, just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it was a done deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Khan.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, being slightly after our 7:05 timeframe, public hearing application transfer for license on premises annual all alcohol.
Yep. Motion to open the public hearing for the Select Board acting as local licensing authority pursuant to MGL Chapter 138 will conduct a public hearing on Tuesday, January 6, 2026, beginning at 7:05 in the Gala Meeting Room, Town Hall, 40 South Street, Foxborough, Mass. on the application of a transfer of license of an on-premise annual all alcohol beverage license from BLH Acquisition Company LLC, doing business as, am I doing the right one? Yeah, Bar Louie Tavern and Grill, 232 Patriot Place, Foxborough, Mass., to Louie Restaurants LLC, doing business as Bar Louie, 232 Patriot Place, Foxborough, Mass. Dalton Robertson, General Manager. All interested parties are welcome to attend.
Second.
Is there anybody here to speak to this?
They're both on Zoom.
Okay.
Great.
Do you have to roll call to open it?
To open it.
Yeah.
Open it, yeah.
Yeah, Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
And who do we have?
Mr. Dalton is, I'm sorry, Dalton is here, and so is their counsel.
Can you guys
I'm
hear us?
Raheem. I'm the licensed and paralegal. Yeah, sorry.
Hold on one second. A little technical difficulty. We'll be right with you.
Okay.
Raheem, can you share your video, please?
Absolutely.
We lost our other one?
Yep, so Raheem is their counsel, and Dalton is the proposed manager of
Okay.
record.
All right, would you like to give us a little bit of an update on what the plan is here for you?
Absolutely. So the previous owner, BLH Acquisition, they previously filed bankruptcy. And so we are the new owners, Louie Restaurants LLC. And so we're coming in trying to get the license transferred over.
Yeah. As ABC, is there any issue with them?
No.
Okay.
Dalton, tell us a little bit about himself.
Yeah, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and who will be the actual manager of site?
Yeah, so that would be me. I'll be the manager on site. I've been with Bar Louie for 8 years. I was at the Tampa location previously, so I just transferred up here, worked at the North Carolina location before the Tampa one. So 8 years with the company and then just transferring up here to take over as on site.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Have you had experience doing this as general manager elsewhere?
Yes, so we were responsible more so in North Carolina, and I worked some in Alabama as the bar manager for a different concept. So a lot more than in Florida, but a lot more in those two states, but very familiar with it, yes.
I don't have any questions.
Yep.
Nope, I'm all set, thank you.
Like to
Entertain
make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Okay. Motion to approve the application for a transfer of license to an on-premise annual all alcohol beverage license from BLH Acquisition Company LLC, doing business as Bar Louie Tavern and Grill, 232 Patriot Place, Foxborough, Massachusetts, to Louie Restaurants LLC, doing business as Bar Louie Tavern and Grill, 232 Patriot Place, Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
I have another motion
Oh.
for them.
Thank you.
One more motion, hold on.
Thank you so much.
Motion to approve a common, I can never say this
Vitular.
word, vitular, application for Bar Louie Restaurants LLC, doing business as Bar Louie Tavern and Grill. Is it 232
232, yeah.
Patriot Place, Foxborough, Massachusetts?
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Okay. Motion to approve an entertainment application for Louie Restaurants LLC, doing business as Bar Louie Tavern and Grill, 232 Patriot Place, Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
No, congratulations.
Congratulations. Good luck.
All set.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
You too.
You too.
Okay.
Is it? Yep.
They're still good, right?
Yep.
Okay. Motion to open the public hearing for Select Board acting as local licensing authority pursuant to MGL Chapter 138 will conduct a public hearing on Tuesday, January 6, 2026, beginning at 7:15 in the Gala Meeting Room, Town Hall, 40 South Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts, on the application of transfer of license of an on-premise annual in-holder all alcohol beverage license from Sonesta International Hotels Corporation doing business as Sonesta Select Boston, Foxborough, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Massachusetts, to 35 Foxborough Hospitality LLC doing business as Sonesta Select, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Ganvantre Patel, General Manager. All interested parties are welcome to attend.
Second.
All in
Mark,
favor?
yes?
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Please come up.
And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Here's Gunwant Rai.
Please have a seat and names and addresses.
Yeah, name and address. Yes, my name is Gunwant Rai S. Patel. Address is 35 Weather Deck Drive, Bourne, Massachusetts.
And this is Piyush Patel, address 1314 Route 28, South Yarmouth, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Great.
Would you like to give us a little bit of a lowdown on?
Yeah,
Plans?
this location was recently sold, and Mr. Gunwant Rai is the major owner of this place. And since the property is sold, we needed to transfer the alcohol, entertainment, and common V licenses.
And who's going to be the manager on site?
Gunwant Rai Patel.
Your staff and stuff is tip certified and
It can be done, yes. Yeah,
must be done?
it will be done, yes.
There you go.
Okay. Any issues with ABC on this?
No.
No problem with the police?
No.
Anything else you'd like to add? Okay.
He already holds a second license in Fairhaven,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the Seaport Resort and Marina. So,
oh, it's very nice.
Nice.
I like that.
so now you know.
So you've done this before?
Yeah.
So you're the owner,
Yes.
okay, and you're gonna hold the license, you're gonna be the manager? Are you gonna, I guess the question is, you're gonna spend a lot of time there, even as the owner? Because sometimes the owner isn't, like the license, you really want someone who's gonna be there. I'm just curious, so you're gonna be spending
Yes.
that type of time,
Yeah.
even as the owner?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. And it's not like full-blown restaurant or something like, it's just
Just the liquor,
Liquor.
a small little bar.
bar, you know, so
I
when.
was gonna say, like,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so no lounge, just,
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mostly the guests who are staying in the hotel, nobody from outside.
outside or something, you know, for the hotel guest only. Yeah.
Any other questions,
I
thoughts?
didn't know that there was a bar there, or a
Like I said, it is a little tiny one.
No kidding. Okay, now I know. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, please. We promise to stay there, though.
There's that.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Okay. Motion to approve an application for a transfer of license of an on-premise annual in-holder all alcohol beverage license from Sonesta International Hotels Corporation doing business as Sonesta Select Boston, Foxborough, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Massachusetts, to 35 Foxborough Hospitality LLC doing business as Sonesta Select, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Mass.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Okay. Motion to approve a common
Vicular.
application for 35 Foxborough Hospitality LLC doing business as Sonesta Select, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Amy, you know, you can cheat. I always cheated when I was clerk. I just said Vic, common Vic.
Okay, you know what? I think I need to do that from now on.
Sure.
I know, it's kind of a funny word. Okay, motion to approve an entertainment application for 35 Foxborough Hospitality LLC doing business as Sonesta Select, 35 Foxborough Boulevard, Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Billy, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Okay, congratulations.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Same, same.
All right, I got a few minutes.
Okay, we have 5 minutes. You want to do some of the
Action items?
action items? Yeah,
Or maybe do Bob? Can you get Bob in and out? It's probably pretty quick.
5 minutes.
I'd think, Bob, are you more than 5 minutes?
One of mine's a public hearing.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so, I'll just-
Yeah.
all right. Motion to accept the donation from the Friends of Foxborough Seniors in the amount of $675 for the community center.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none.
Motion to approve National Grid's petition to install one JO pole on East Street beginning at the point approximately 15 feet southwest of the center line of the intersection of East Street and continuing approximately 800 feet in a southwest direction. National is proposing to replace P8-50 with 40 feet Class 2 pole. Also on plan number 3114-2557, Descents Drive to perform a directional drill to replace 1,780 feet direct buried number 2 primary with number 2 SAL URD cable from P8-50 on East Street to T3-99 on Betsy Davis Road with two 2.5-inch CIC and install 3 pull boxes PBI at T1-99, PB2 at T2-99, and T3-99.
You sure you're done?
I'm done.
Second.
Well done.
And this was the meeting previously with Chris?
Yep, so this was this morning at 10 a.m. for any residents to come. We didn't have anyone attend.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none.
Okay. Motion to approve Select Board meeting minutes from December 16th, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None?
Okay, that's all.
Right. We got a couple minutes. You want to start, Paige?
Sure. I'm short too tonight, so jinx me. There's a grand opening at the Veterans Lounge this Saturday at 2 p.m. if you'd like to go see it. I have not yet had a sneak peek, but I hear it looks great, and it'll be a great resource for our veterans. And I know Michelle and Lauren have worked really hard on this. For strategic plan update, Raf Tellis is our strategic planning consultant, and we have had a few meetings with them to sort of start, collecting data and whatnot. This morning, Bill jumped into a Zoom meeting with us to talk about the survey instrument they're going to be doing and sort of the rollout of that. So at the next meeting, next select board meeting, Raf Tellis is going to Zoom in and give you all an update and sort of give the residents an update of where we're going and sort of what we've been doing so far. So far it's been a great team to work with, but we're still in the early stages of sort of setting the foundation before we launch. With respect to the World Cup, we did receive a license application on January 2nd. We just had an internal meeting with public safety today to go over it, and we're going to have some comments back. So we're working through some of the nuances before you'll even see it. So stay tuned for that. And then we did get a grant through the Matt Brennan and the Health Department, got a workplace safety and education grant in the amount of $11,400. And he actually got the funding to do more safe driving training for town employees. So I don't know why they think we need all the safe driving, but it will help. I know Katie's happy about it. Unfortunately, it can't be for public safety. So, but we're working with Matt to develop a list for folks to go over to Quincy and do that driving. I did do it, and it was extremely helpful. And then my only last thing I'll say is we have 2 positions open, a DPW Administrative Systems Specialist, and then a TRIA Parks Division Laborer Driver.
Great, thank you. Being on or about 7:25.
All right, I gotta get back up. Hold on.
Good evening, board.
Hold on a minute.
We'll catch up with you in a second.
Hi.
Okay. Motion to open the public hearing for the Select Board acting as the local licensing authority pursuant to MGL Chapter 138 will conduct a public hearing on Tuesday, January 6, 2026, beginning at 7:25 in the Gala Meeting Room, Town Hall, 40 South Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts, on the application of a transfer of license of an off-premise annual all-alcohol beverage license from Ravi and Rushi Corporation, doing business as Express Mini Mart, 126 Main Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts, to J. Goga Spirits LLC,
That's
doing
correct.
business as Express Mini Mart, 126 Main Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Dharmistha Patel, General Manager.
Is there a
All
second?
interested parties are welcome to attend.
Second.
All in favor? Roll call.
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes?
Okay, now, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just for the record, could you state your name and your position?
Correct. My name is Dharmistha Patel, and I am currently a accounting manager for Attleboro Wine and Spirits.
And in this setup, you'll be the general manager? Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Previous experience?
Yes, I've had experience working as a cashier at Attleboro Wine and Spirits from January 2022 to February 2024. And I'm also currently a accounting manager as of March 2024. And currently, that's my, we're submitting this application for a transfer of license. And I am, will also be the owner and the 100% ownership of this Express Mini Mart, and also work as a general manager as well.
Okay. Obviously, our concern with any of the off-premise licenses like this is just the, sales to minors and stuff like that we want to make sure that don't happen. So it's really incumbent on you to make sure your staff understands that, to do checking and appropriately. You do know that the police department occasionally does do inspections that are unannounced, so, be noted on that so you don't get yourself in trouble, or your staff doesn't get you in trouble.
Yes. Yes.
Does anybody else have any comments?
Just, and you are tip certified?
Yes,
Perfect.
I am.
And stupid question, I'm assuming they are, but they say there's never a stupid question, right? All the employees are tip certified as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good. Anybody have anything else?
I do. Does this mean you're selling the store? You sold the store? Me? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you will be. Okay, good luck. It's nice seeing
Yes.
you all these years.
Will be. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes?
Okay, motion to approve an application for a transfer of license of an off-premise annual all-alcohol beverage license from Ravi and Rushi Corporation, doing business as Express Mini Mart, 126 Main Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts, to J. Goga Spirits LLC, doing business as Express Mini Mart, 126 Main Street, Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes?
Stephanie, yes?
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes?
It's only one, right?
Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Best of luck.
Best of luck with
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, next, town clerk, public hearing.
We're a little early. Do you want to talk about the liquor license thing first?
Sure.
Sure.
Under number 7, you have a draft in your community file there of a draft letter to send to Paul Feeney, that would request 3 additional all-alcohol liquor licenses for Uptown Foxborough. This has come to light recently. We all look at it as an economic development tool. We see what's happening uptown, and we're seeing, sort of a thriving business community, and we are now out of liquor licenses. So as we prepare to sell, that property, we were just starting to think of looking ahead, and there's a somewhat of a lead time associated with this, so it just seems prudent that we might want to have. We do have a couple available still out on Route 1, but we don't have anything currently available for Uptown. And, we haven't had any issues with the establishments that we have given liquor licenses to Uptown. We're definitely seeing people coming, spending a lot of time here, so we're hoping that the board will, I wrote this letter, and Senator Feeney does know that it would be coming. It would be a tight squeeze to get it in by the end of the session, but he thinks he could probably do it. So I just would have to send over this letter, and then he would run with it.
Do we need to vote to approve the letter, or is that what
Yes,
you're-
yes, I approve
Okay.
to have
Okay.
you sign it. Well, you can sign it, Bill, and then we can send it in for you.
Sure.
Is that the only place that we're, like, I know you said we have still a couple up on Route 1. Say we needed them in other nodes, would it be the best time to ask for all of them at the same time? Or do you feel like we need any more anywhere else?
I think we want to make sure we don't ask for
That's
too
too much.
many. And,
Sense.
looking at really where the demand is, it's been more uptown. So, I mean, sure, could we use more everywhere? Probably, but we also don't want to be greedy and
Yeah.
have them not take the 3
Have
we're
them possibly
requesting
say no
serious.
because we asked for too many?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Motion?
Motion to approve the request, motion to approve the request, the home rule petition to authorize additional liquor licenses in the Uptown Foxborough.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none? Thank you. Want to go back to Bob?
35. 3 minutes.
No, sorry. A few minutes. Come up.
The other issues
Yeah,
if you
sure.
want.
That's good. Why don't
Only the first one is a public hearing.
we?
So
Right.
If you want to jump to the detailing of officers, you can do that.
Okay.
So back in 2022, the legislature changed election laws, and one of the things, in addition to the by mail voting issue that we're going to talk about, was making it mandatory that your board detail officers for all the elections. So in practice, it's always been the chief of police. So what we've had to do the last couple of years is just have this board authorize the chief to detail officers. And so at the beginning of the year, I come in for any of the elections that we're aware of, and right now it's the town election in May 4th. September 1st is the state primary, and then the November state election. So I'd ask that you authorize the chief to detail officers for those 3 elections.
Any comments?
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, motion to authorize police details for the 2026 elections.
Before I second it, though, does it have to say police chief?
No. We're the ones.
We're just authorizing.
You're authorizing the police chief to detail officers, yeah.
But that doesn't say it in the motion. Does it have to?
You probably should say that. You could
Okay,
just, yeah.
let's redo it. Thank you.
Motion to authorize the chief of police to assign police details for the 2026 elections.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None? Okay.
We still have a minute, so I can talk about the town election that's coming up May 4th. We're starting the nomination process for that. Papers will be available starting on January 20th. Papers will have to be returned by March 16th. And there's 1 position for your board, 1 position for the assessors, 1 position for school committee, and then there's a vacancy that was filled. So there'll be another position for 2 years for that board, one position for the water and sewer, one position for the Board of Health, and also a one-year fill-in for that board, 2 positions for the library trustees, 2 positions for planning board, and an additional one-year position for that board, and a 5-year, 1 position for the housing authority. So papers will be available. They have to come into town hall, to the clerk's office to obtain the papers, and they need to obtain 50 certifiable signatures. So we'd go through all the details with them when they come in, as you've all had to do. So you're all well aware of the process. So any questions about the election or?
Seems like a lot of positions.
Yeah.
With all the extra fill-in.
Yeah, there's 3 additional ones this year, so that's probably the most we've had in one particular year, so.
I'm sure you'll do well with it.
We're looking forward to that process beginning.
Job security, Robert.
Correct.
Okay, now being 7:35.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
You're on.
Do you have to read the public hearing?
I don't know the public
I
hearing.
didn't have, there wasn't a public hearing on, listed under the meeting tonight.
Yeah, it's listed as a public hearing, it has to be, but it's not like your typical separate notice on it, but it has to be listed as a public hearing. And it is listed, I saw it on
Yeah,
the
it is.
agenda.
No, it's listed as a public, and we just opened it, but is
Yeah,
there
okay.
something you want us to read first?
No, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not like the traditional public
Okay.
hearing, I just didn't, I know you usually read something, but.
So, I mean, basically, it's a public hearing from the select board to discuss and vote on mail-in voting for annual town elections.
Correct. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. So with that change in the legislation in 2022, for all state elections, it's mandatory by mail voting. For town elections, the town has to opt out if you don't want to do it, and that's a vote of the board. So I've come here the last 4 Januaries, and we've talked about it, and in all 4 years, everyone agreed that we would not do it. One year, it was a close vote. We had some people who came in to speak against that. If you remember, I know Mark was here and Stephanie was here, I think. And, you know, their reasons were that we would be limiting voting opportunities for people, and I disagree. I still disagree. If anybody is not able to go to the election for whatever reason, they have the opportunity to request an absentee ballot. We've never denied one, nor would we. We're here to promote voting, not take away people's right to vote. So I just think that in the very busy election years where, let me backtrack on that a little bit. What happens with this for the state elections, the state will send out a postcard. You've all received them in the mail from the state. That's got nothing to do with our office. They mail them out. So people get those, they check out all elections, and if they were to check that prior to town election, if we don't do this process, we would be required to send them a by mail vote. So, as we all know, over the last 5 years, only 2 of the years we had more than 1,000 people show up to vote. So in a real busy election, if you were to get 3,000 postcards, you'd be sending out ballots to these people. They'd realize town election, there's nobody running for anything. I'm not going to send my ballot back. We've just wasted, you know, potentially thousands of dollars in postage. So I think the better way to handle it is if they are interested in voting and they can't make it, they take advantage of the absentee voting process.
Which can be done in multiple ways, right? They can call you.
It needs to be in writing in some way, shape, or form. There's an application. They can come in person and do it during a period of time. They could just send a letter in as long as it's signed, and that would be treated as an absentee voter application. The argument against it by some is that you need to have a reason, but my reflection on it since the pandemic and the current flu season, and if people are not comfortable, that's reason enough for them to be able to take advantage of the absentee voting. So I'm here again requesting the same from all of you tonight.
I mean, I remember this discussion in the past, and I tend to agree. I mean, postage is getting more and more expensive as one thing, but again, even in that process, how many absentee votes do you, process on a regular basis?
So I took some information for the last 5 years. In 2021, we had 19 absentee ballots. Yeah, we had just under 1,000 people vote that year. 2022, we had close to 3,000 voted on 2 contested races. COVID was still an issue at that time, and we had 72 absentee voters. In 2023, we had 5. These were just applications, not all of these get returned.
Right.
In 2024, when we had that discussion and the people came in and requested that you not go along with this, we had 150 applications with close to 2,700 voting that year. And last year, we had 14. So my history in the 17 years I've been here, Foxborough is on the low end of the spectrum when it comes to absentee voting, because people show up to vote. They want to show up to vote. So, and if they can't, they have that ability to do an absentee ballot. So,
And if I'm not mistaken, if it happens to be a senior, do I recall that like the senior center has like made arrangements to, if somebody does need a ride in the past, that they just like, they know what they're sending the van go. I just feel like and I think at one point, like I know that one year that there were a lot of people that were upset, and but I think I recall you giving us a number of like around $10,000 in postage. I'm going by memory, but
yeah, I've budgeted for 10,000, but that's for all of the early voting that we have. And for those state elections, we do those. We still have a lot of early voting.
Yeah.
Not for the primary, we really don't, but just for the main state election in November, we'll have close to 3,000 people who take
Bob,
advantage
and
of
do
it.
you think, let's put it this way, okay? So I kind of feel like we have a lot of people that go to the polls, like you said, right?
Yeah.
But even the years that maybe we don't have high numbers, that's all because they're uncontested. So the same thing, the people who don't come for uncontested almost don't mail back for uncontested
Correct.
either.
If we were to mail it to
Yeah.
them, it probably would not be returned.
Yeah, because it's just flat out, they know that their vote, I kind of feel like you vote anyhow, whether contested, but that's me. I think you should go out and vote, but it doesn't matter. The people who, either they're going to come, and if they don't come, they didn't mail it back anyhow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I would believe, yeah.
Doc, any?
No, been there, done that already.
I agree. I agree, Robert. Also, 2 things. You're the experienced guy here with this, and you're recommending it. And also, it's not broken.
No, it's not. It's, we have a very strong contingent of people who vote all the time, and they're going to be in those numbers of the 900 or 500, whether there's anybody running or not. Those people will show up and vote anyways.
Any thoughts, Amy?
No, I agree with him.
No. Again, I agree, Bob, with your, kind of wrap up on it. The need to mail out on that level, when you have an option available to you.
Yeah.
And anybody who wants that absentee ballot, like you said, and I heard you say it last year as well, that, they don't have to give, wheelchair bound and can't make it in type of thing. So I think it would be very different if there was a different attitude that way. And where it's approved every year, obviously, you're here for the year, so we assume that everything would run that way. So I'm fully in favor with what you're proposing. All right, Karen.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Mark, yes.
Stephanie, yes.
Bill, yes.
Amy, yes.
Debbie, yes.
Motion to approve no mail-in voting for annual town elections.
Second.
For the year?
The year
2000.
2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Appreciate it.
Have a great night.
Bye,
You
Bob.
too. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Selectmen's update.
Selectmen's update, okay. Anybody have anything that,
You're just happy,
Happy New Year.
happy 2026.
okay.
Yeah.
Katie, anything on your side?
Oh, no, that's it.
Okay.
We're barely hanging on over here. The two of us are
Not
deathbed.
feeling well, huh? Okay. Started to hear that. All right.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you still
Still gotta take a picture.